the creatives. It's a nice platform for artists, like in general, you know. Like,
Hell yeah.
I mean, coming to work with you, you know. I work with him most of the time on his project, on my project, you know. So I think it's a good platform for up and coming artists, you know, to showcase and
I think even to some extent it's a dope platform for artists in a wide spectrum, you know what I mean? Because knowing the people behind the creatives is that they just cover a whole lot of crafts within the arts, you know what I mean? We were just like fortunate enough to be doing the music, and they got to see us and they got to approach us in a sense of working together. But for everyone that just wants to go out and get their message out and like get their story out there in a more artistic way, it's always hard, it's always difficult, because most of us, like he said, as an upcoming artist, it's you don't have backing and you don't have financial support, you don't have some sort of structure that gets you to places where you want to be. So when you get an opportunity like this where people just said, you know what, come through and come showcase your craft, yourself, you know? It's always dope, man. It's dope, man.
And I think it's easier because they're on the same level as us. They also artists, you know what I'm saying? I checked out the page and it's dope, man. I saw some dope paintings. I feel like I would sometimes love to have one on my maybe single as a cover, or you know, on my.
Definitely something that made maybe the creative catch an eye or like open an ear is that I usually attack my music. I always wanted to tell my story in a different way, because I'm from Rustenburg, and now people always feel that the Rustenburg narrative is the same as the Mufftown narrative in terms of hip-hop. But we all come from a different background and we experience different things. So I wanted to tell my story in a sense that Rustenburg people can actually feel like, okay, we are represented, our story is being told, and you know what I mean? And in a way that I tell it, because I come from an influence of a whole lot of 90s music, and you know, a whole lot of like what they would call the golden
90s, you mean like specifically like hip hop, like R&B,
just musically,
music in general.
Musically, because like look, like it would be weird if I tell you like the things that occupy my playlist. It ranges from James Brown, Nina Simone, and Miriam Makeba, and that's like even way back.
Sure.
Because like when I got into the music and I started loving it, I started researching more, and I started like trying to find out what got us here. You know what I mean? And before idolizing people that are Western and people that are out of our like African sort of continent, you had to know about your fellow Kutis before you know about your James Brown, because that's how we usually influence the whole world. Like so African sounds and the way we influence people's ears.
And you know, I think
globally is amazing.
Sure. Yeah. I think South Africa also, the nice thing about it is it's advanced in terms of, I mean, like if you check, there's like 11 languages.
Yeah.
From those different tribes, like this different like style of playing music.
Definitely. And
like,
the influence is different too.
You know? The influence is different too. So I guess music, it's big. We can't put it in a box. It's gonna explode.
Yeah. Let's start the jam.
Under press. Problem sinking on your bed. Squad got your team under press. The problem sinking on your bed. I felt my squad got your team under pressure. The problem sinking on your bed. Hey, my squad got your team under pressure. The problem sinking on your bed. Hey, I'm just rapping the land of the brave. Hunters on their knees in danger to pray. They wonder what the anger entails. Money, food, shelter, temper the rage. To remember the greats. Getwara buka kakwala khabatuta katlat. Ke balibile botle ka maphuka ba papa kana suwa ka kwata ka muthuba ka mama mara hitula sta. Osata kaspi Kala limjinde kimfana was it. Hala ifishime, ufana got it beer. Pila lima no mareke tabela di beer. Then the top since my kindergarten days got lost in the darkness, but the member wasn't tensing. And then the topic changed. All we got is fate, wishing that the matter of Aladdin wasn't the market range. What got your team under press? The problem sinking on your back. Hey, my squad got your team under pressure. The problem sinking on your back. I tell you, my squad got your team under pressure. The problem sinking on your back. Hey, my squad got your team under pressure. The problem sinking on your back. Make use of all of any